Hi, there's a country that you can buy a drone, register your drone, and fly it, but without knowing it, you're actually breaking the law. So here are 10 things before flying in China. Hi, my name is Jonathan, I'm 21 years old this year. I'm a commercial drone pilot in Singapore, so let's dive straight into it. So you find a great spot, no people, and nothing important there, right? So can I fly? The answer is no. In China, there's something called controlled or restricted airspace, such as airports, military bases, borders, and etc. And here's the problem, you can't really tell from the ground. The location can look empty, but it's actually off limits, and it can lead you into trouble, such as drone confiscation, a fine, or even a jail in prison. So let's just say you've checked everything, and everything looks fine. So this is where point 2 comes in. And even this empty field, I still can't take off. And what's required? You check the airspace and it looks great. So can I still fly? The answer is no. There's 2 things you need to know, commercial and recreational, either of which you still need to submit your application. If you're from now trying to apply for commercial drone operations in China, it's kind of complex. You will need to carry a third-party liability insurance and a permission from CAAC, Civil Aviation Authority of China, and that means flight plan or flight details. And if you think recreational flying is easier, this is where point 3 comes in. Flying recreationally, can you just register yourself? Not really. There's 3 things you need: mobile number, passport number, and your drone model. Sounds easy, right? Not really. So here's the catch, you need a local citizen to help you register the phone number under their name. But can you fly anywhere after registering? So here is where point 4 comes in. Once the drone took off, does anybody know? In China, they built a system where they can identify drones in the sky. So far, we have only talked about drones for fun. So the moment you make money, here is where it's completely different category. So here's Nick. Someone asks you to fly for an event since you have a drone. No, you can't. The word commercial flips the world around. And you need qualification, you need certification, you need your drone, you need etc. and so much more. And this is a very wide topic. Flying for yourself and flying for people and getting paid is a 2 different things. And hiding the question that people don't normally ask is this person certified to fly? Or is it a qualified pilot? This is where point 6 comes in. So here's the fact that people don't really know. Buying a drone doesn't mean you know how to operate it. China treats different drones and different operational differently. Some aircraft requires training and exams. Even lighter aircraft, you need exams and training in the airspace. A casual flight and a professional flight is 2 different things. The bigger the risk, bigger the requirements. So who's in charge of this? It's 5 agencies. 5. So who controls drone flying in China? Most pilots get it wrong. It's not just one authority. There's 5 of them. Civil Aviation, Air Management, Public Security, Industry and Information, depending on what you're doing and where. This leads to the problem where it hurts ordinary drone pilots like us the most. The rules themselves can be rigid to understand, so let me explain. Traveling across China, incredible mountains, perfect sunset, drone is in the backpack, and you're ready to take off. You as a creator, you instinctively want to take out your drone and fly. Normally, it's arrive, you launch, shoot, leave, right? But under this heavy regulation, it becomes check the airspace, check that under the restrictions, confirm the registration and work it out. If approval is needed, submit the application and wait, then fly. Professional can plan this out for you. But a YouTuber chasing a spontaneous moment, the flexibility evaporates. And when you zoom out into this one idea, the more serious the operation, the more compliance you carry. And that's the final piece. So here's the big picture. And it's not what most people assume. China's system is not to ban everything. That's not what's happening. It's built on the one idea. Different operations carry different levels of risk. A small recreational drone and commercial aircraft is in controlled airspace are not the same thing. So the compliance scales with the different risk. That is why professionals can't treat their drones like flying drones. Procedures, qualifications, airspace knowledge, approvals, and knowing who regulates you, it's all stacks up. So after all these 10 points, you're probably thinking one thing, and it's the most interesting question of the whole video. Why is China's system so strict? Here's the twist. China isn't anti-drone. It's one of the biggest drone markets on the planet, and millions of registered UAVs are booming into low altitude economy. Registration equals to accountability, and airspace rules equals to protected zones. Qualifications equals to competent pilots, and approvals is equals to control over high-risk flights. But here's the trade-off. More control, less flexibility, and that is where it gets personal for me. Because as Singapore drone pilot, I deal with registration, restrictions, and operation requirements too. And what you need to know before flying in Singapore? Here's the next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you there.